Wednesday. Welcome to the HFG show. We are Hawaii Fishing Gear. We talk about Hawaii fishing and gear that we sell on highfishgear.com. Hope you guys are having a good week. We don't have a whole lot of new stuff this week, so we're just going to talk story about fishing stuff. If you guys got any questions, go ahead and comment in the comments right now, whether you're on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. We'll field your questions live. I posted that we got in some nitros earlier. We got in the pink blash. We got in the metallic lime. And the metallic lime sold out within a couple minutes. Somebody saw it and just grabbed them all. But we are getting more in stock hopefully very soon. The pink blash is still available. But I also wanted to talk about nitros. And the reason why I want to talk about nitros is because coming this Saturday, I have a special treat for you guys that are fans of the Nitro brand. Before we close the doors on our pawn shop, we are no longer a pawn shop. For all you guys, you walk in, hey, what happened? How come you're not on pawn shop anymore? We decided last July that keeping the doors open for the pawn shop was no longer feasible for us, so we decided to go full fishing. And one of the last things that I bought as an active pawn shop was this set of rods I'm about ready to show you guys. Max is on YouTube right now. Max, these are very rare. I think it's first gen. They're not really first gen because they don't have those goofy eyes on them, but these are very rare white heavy action nitros. Nitro Power. Look, I'm even wearing the Nitro Power shirt. Look at that, Nitro Power. It's all about nitros today. We're going to talk about vintage nitros. We're going to talk about all this. This set, I wanted to do something special with it. And not for myself, because I already have my rods. You guys know me. I'm set in my ways. I had these restored just to auction them. Just to auction them. If I make money, I make money. If I lose money, I lose money. It's all for the experience. Brought up Brad. He's the guy that does all of our rod repairs. He's also getting into a little bit of rod restoration. Definitely reach out to him. If you need his contact information, send me a DM on Facebook, YouTube, whatever you're at. This is not a matching set. They're matching because they're both white nitros. They're both the same length. We had one up for auction on our page a while back, and it went freaking unrestored. It went pretty high because these white nitros are pretty damn rare. Some of you guys might be seeing them for the first time today. Some of you guys probably seen them for real because you old futs just like me. So you have probably seen them before. But they are very rare. And somebody came in and sold me a pair of them. And I sat on them for a little while. And then we ran into Brad. I was like, Brad, I got a project for you. If you're interested, I'd like to restore these. And I said, you know what? I just want you to go off. I want you to make these pretty crazy. Complete strip. Sand. He had to keep the decals because you can't get these decals. So, like, that's pretty much, like, almost the only thing that's original on there is just the Nitro original decals. And he rewrapped every guide, replaced the helo guides on each one of these. We had to cut down the length on one of them, so it's not 13 foot anymore. I think it's like 12 foot 9, 3 inches shy of 13 feet. Heavy action, and he did them in opposite, like almost like little contrasting colors. They have a lot of similarities, but they have a little bit something different, X-Flock grip kind of thing on there with fish scales. Beautiful colors. Cleaned up the reel seats. Brand new butt caps on both of them. One of them was just goners. 13 foot heavy action nitros. We gave them a name. The first one that we auctioned, we called them the White Rhinos because it's just we try to make it something special. The White Rhino. So what I asked him to do was I actually had to make a decal, and on each of these rods it actually has a little decal that says White Rhino. White. Let me scoot it down where you can see it on YouTube. Little white. It says White Rhino. So this is a matching set of heavy action, very rare heavy action white nitros. First gen from before the current company bought them. These will be auctioned with no reserve, meaning I'm not saying minimum bid $500. No, if you like throw up $1, if nobody else like bid, you can grab them for $1. Not saying that's gonna happen. No be lolo. But no reserve auction this Saturday. This will be the big item for this weekend. Saturday, 1 p.m. High Fish Gear Deals on Facebook. That's our group on Facebook. if you're not one member and you like a piece of this action, custom restored vintage first gen white heavy action nitros with custom builds from Brother Brad on he's our rod repair guy. He did a really good job on this, and me being the picky customer who wanted these to be 10 out of 10s, I actually had him go back a couple times and say, bro, let's try this, let's try that. And he was very cool about it. And of course he said he later on, I should have charged you more. Thank you, Brad, I appreciate it. They're gonna be auctioned, like I said, with no reserve on Saturday. And while we're talking about extremely rare and really awesome stuff, I have another item that some of you guys may be into too. This is a Brother Bill build. A Brother Bill build. Brother Bill build. This right here. I'll just let it sit for just a moment before I tell you all the stuff that went into this reel. Okay. Number one, this is a Penn 4.0. Inside is the Penn 4.0. Penn USA 113W, which is the 4.0 wide. That's the internal components. Except for the gears. That's an upgraded gears. These have 4-to-1 gear ratio. Pro Challenger 4-to-1 gears. Cortez conversion. Cherry, brand new plates. Cortez conversion, brand new plates on those. Ooh. Penn 4.0. It has a Hawaiian wide Tiburon frame with the Hawaiian wide logo on them. You can only get the 4.0 wide, extra wide with the Hawaiian wide from this guy. You might be able to buy it from some other company, but no more the Hawaiian wide logo, because I was the one that suggested it. I was the one that came up with the design. Hawaiian wide kit, Cortez conversion. You see this handle right here? That's one very, very rare handle. So rare, I got them wrapped up in plastic. Brock Fee, local fabricator. Once upon a time, I had a whole bunch of slabs of koa wood. I said, you know what would be awesome, man, is if you could make some koa wood handles. And he made these for me. He made me about 7 of them. And when he dropped them off, he told me, Bill, you know what, brother? I just spent the last 4 hours cleaning up all the koa wood bits off my shop. I didn't mean to do this, but you know what? This is the last time I'm doing wood in my shop because it was too hard for cleanup. Custom koa wood knob from Brock Fee. When he told me, he said he's not going to do anymore. That's straight koa wood. Hawaiian wide kit, koa wood handle, Cortez conversions of plates, beautiful reel. Auction, no reserve this Saturday on High Fish Gear Deals on Facebook. If you need information on how to join the group, if you're not on Facebook, I don't care. Tough. You're not going to be able to partake. Go ask your niece, your nephew, the one that's actually on Facebook, the one on the house for you use computer. Tell them, hey, Uncle like bid on something on the Facebook. You can help me out with that. Help, go ask them for help. You try bid on them if you like them. There's a lot of money in this reel. A lot. $100 handle, $60 gears. Brian Young's brakes in there is already $45, which are restocked on highfishgear.com. The plates, I think they were like $175 just for the plates. The kit, $250 on highfishgear.com. We're talking about a $700-800 reel. You can make it a shelf queen, or you can run it if you like. It'll be up for auction. Up for auction this Saturday on High Fish Gear Deals. We have some other goodies. We got some trolling lures. We got some vintage hooks. No Tonkichi this time around. But we do have some old school Marutos that'll be auctioned off. For you fly tires, there's going to be a whole bunch of Mustad tarpon hooks. I said the magic word. That's the one you guys all like using for tying your flies. All right, let's get into the questions. Best way to hunt o'io on more rocky bottoms like Big Island get, and don't say fly fishing. Be a sunshine. I'm not a fly fisherman. I'm not. I tried it one time in a parking lot with a fly rod that somebody dropped off. I tied a little bolt on it, and I was like, oh, it's not that hard. I get that thing, go ahead and fly. Bug a fly hit me right in the tooth. No fly fishing for me. Ika, find a way to keep your bait right on the bottom. So if you get like long lead, short, like short lead, long leader, that's what I recommend. Short lead, long leader on the rocky bottom. Short lead, long leader, Ika strip. Try Ika. They bite any kind, but Ika always seems to be the best. Okay. Max says find sandy patches. They do feed on sandy bottoms. They're down there looking for crabs and stuff. But short lead, long leader. Let that leader just kind of rest on the bottom. Give them something to eat. If you know in the area, you're going to get really good chance. Said Darren Nakosu says the Hawaiian Wide looks familiar. Darren, that's what it was for. Mahalo once again for giving me a good deal on that. I gave him a good deal on it. He gave me a good deal on it. I couldn't find one of those. I couldn't find a Hawaiian Wide kit to save my life, and I'm the one that sells them. Brother happened to have one. He bought it on auction. He gave me a damn good deal on it. I appreciate that. Mahalo once again. Let's scroll through and check out what questions. Does the upgrade gear 4.3 to 1 on the website fit the 113 HLW because it says 113H? Okay, so brother Jaden, the reason why I said that is because I didn't want to specifically say it was for the 113 HLW. I wanted to say it was for the 113H. 113H, because that means it fits on the 113H, it fits on the 113H LW, it also fits on the 113H 2LW, which is the China-made one. So that will fit on any red plate USA made or China made 4.0. It'll upgrade it from the stock 3.25 to a 4.1. All right. Let's scroll through. Any other questions? If you guys got them, go ahead and shoot them. I'll scroll back down once I go to the top and see if you had any questions. Somebody said, "Ho!" Talking about that reel. All right. I stay at work breezing. All right. Okay. Let me scroll all the way down to the bottom. If you guys got questions, shoot them now. I'll give you guys just a few more minutes. Brother Jaden, you okay? Let's see. Do they make the Hawaiian Wide kit with the flat side instead of the recessed side? Aaron McCraney, if you're ordering Cortex conversion plates, you can ask them to make it with the lip so it'll fit the Tiburon kit. The Tiburon kit is made to replace the inside rings of the 4.0. They don't make it flat like the old Accurate ones, so those kits will not work for the Accurate side plates. I tried it. It's really humbug. It's a pain in the butt. I had to have actually a specialist kind of do it, and it just wasn't that great. But if you're getting the Cortez conversion plates, if they're still making them, not 100% sure if they are or not, you can actually ask them to make it with the recessed where it'll fit the Tiburon kit, or you can have it flat. Okay, cool. All right, reel going to be in Saturday's auction. Yes, I'm going to be auctioning the White Rhino Nitros, and I'll also be auctioning off the Hawaiian Wide, the Silver Beast. The Silver Beast. Every once in a while, I get an idea. Somebody comes to me with an old reel or something, and I see something I want to build, and that is one that I wanted to build because I've been sitting on just a few of those coil wood handles left, and I wanted another excuse to put it on. I like to build reels and then sell them, get rid of them. All right. Opinion on the Penn Long Beach reels for surf casting low post. Jaden, if you're a young boy and your uncle gave you in Long Beach 60, 66 or 68 or whatever, and you on a budget, you know more money, use them. Gear ratio, to be honest, shitty. The gear ratio is crappy. The reel is like crappy, but that's only in comparison to like newer stuff. But if that's what you have, run them. Use it. Paddle them out. Use them for cast if you can cast them. But if that's all you got, use them. If you don't invest any money in it, because like I said, it's a rubbish reel. There's not a lot of upgrades to it. And it's only rubbish because there's so much better stuff on the market. If you got a little bit of money, maybe grab yourself a Jigmaster. If you got a little bit more money, maybe grab yourself a C-Line. But if that's what you got, tell you right now, if any of you guys, use what you got. Use what you got. Sample. Maybe you can find out what you really want. When you finally get that C-Line or that Seagate or that Torium 50, man, you're going to appreciate it so much more than just grabbing it right off the bat. There's nothing really better than some of those reels. So you enjoy yourself. The Hawaii's greatest live stream. Right on, Apple. I appreciate that. Okay, the plates I got on auction last Saturday. Oh, Aaron McCraney. Yeah, so those are more along the lines of the Accurate plates. More along the lines of the Accurate grade. Brandon Lau, can you get Momoai Diamond? Unfortunately, I'm not sure if we can get it or not. We'll look into it. Wallace, let's look into the Momoai again. I'm not sure what happened, why we kind of fell off the radar on that one. Diamond Leader Momoai. Okay, he says he just inherited it from fam. I want to catch some fish with it. Thank you for looking. I was broke. Hey, brother, I was in the same boat, bruh. I tell you right now, I'm still kind of acting that way. So it's, I don't want anything new because everything I got not broken yet. All right. If you just inherited one from a fam, if it's a family heirloom kind of thing, run them, have some fun, but eventually make sure you clean that bug up really nice. put it on a nice shelf somewhere where everybody can see it and it's not going to get damaged or bust up. All right. Let's see, what was the other question? I guess reels from your swap meet inspired you. Well, that was actually from the first swap meet. I forget who it was, but he had a pair of Cortez conversion plates, and I'm like, how much you want for those? And he gave me a good deal, and that's part of that build. All right, if you guys are wondering what I'm talking about, you just joining now, watch the video once it posts. Is the Hawaiian wide wider than the HLW? Absolutely. 1/4 inch more. The Hawaiian wide kit, since I have one right here, I might as well show you. I have some on order from Tiburon, so they are coming in soon. This kit right here is the deepest line capacity ever made for a Penn 4.0. All right? Wider than the broader bill, which is the accurate extended kit. Wider than the broad bill, which is the Newell extended kit. And, of course, it's wider than the 113 HLW. Not necessarily wider than the accurate kit, but the arbor is much more narrow, having a deeper line capacity. And all you kids are just getting into it, the arbor is the shaft of the spool. It's also on the spinner where the line goes around it is the arbor. All right, we're learning keywords to it. Okay, Hawaiian wide is the widest kit available, production kit available for a 4.0. 320 yards, Aaron, of straight 80-pound test monofilament. 320 yards. Straight 80-pound test monofilament on a Penn 4.0. All right, let's see. Questions. You said something about auctioning a Nitro with the reel. Bro, I'm not auctioning a Nitro. Davin, you better play sick or something on Saturday, bro. That is a like a matching set. There's a brother sister. They're not identical twins. They what do they call it? Yeah, kind of twins. They look a little bit different. That's a first gen white heavy action nitros. White nitros. We're calling them the White Rhino. There's even a label on it that says White Rhino. Once again, shout out to Brad for doing the custom rebuild on those. He even put reflection tape. Okay, should I drop down to 30-40 mono on my Jigmaster? Ahi boy, if you're just learning for cast, 30 to 40 is cherry. If you're ready for goal, 40-50 is where it's at. 280 yards, 40-pound test on a Jigmaster. All right. Which major craft wall pairs well with a 5K Stratic? CX3 Mommy. You can try the travel rods. There's a 9.6 medium, a 9.6 medium heavy, or a 9.6 LSJ. Either one of those rods. Just check out the specs of what you're looking into. I think the LSJ is up to 60 grams, which is just a little bit over 2 ounces. But I like the medium heavy. 1.5 ounces is on the medium. Medium heavy, I think, is 1.75 ounces. No, LSJ is 1.75. The medium heavy is 2 ounces. So either the LSJ or the medium pairs up really nice with the 5K Stratic. Fraternal twins. Thank you very much. Rastafari. Appreciate that. Let's see. I'm running 50 right now. Yeah, Ahi boy, drop it down to 40, brother. Okay, my God, literally have to work on those days. You have to absolute auctions, brother. Tell your wahine get on the auction and bid on them for you. Give her your final bid. Have her drop that right off the bat. If somebody outbid you, so be it. I'm throwing 1.575 hammer bomb and flies. Perfect. I definitely check out the LSJ. If we don't have it in the 964, check it out in the 962, which is 2-piece. The 964 travel rod. Very convenient for stashing in your car, whether you have a coupe or the back of your truck or something like that. We don't have to leave it in the back seat. Cherry. Okay, Brad did a beautiful job with those. I'm glad you enjoy them, Ace. I still use my Ryobi with 4-pound test just for fun. Wow. Ryobi. Being punch up. Anytime we see something Ryobi, we're like, nah. I tell you right now, if a contractor show up to your place and he busts out Ryobi tools, hire a new contractor. I know that's going to upset some people. That's just my opinion. All right. Fraternal twins. Fraternal. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I think I answered all the questions. You guys are all set. 19 minutes, 50 seconds. Just to recap, make sure you guys join us. High Fish Gear Deals on Saturday starting at 1 p.m. Going to have a lot of nice fun things. People have been dropping off stuff for the last 2 weeks. We didn't do an auction last week, so we are booked for the next 2 weeks. If you guys want to bring stuff in, get it in now because you're looking at 3 weeks from now before we can get your stuff. Okay, I'm gonna try those rough trail lures in Baja soon. Right on. Hey, Ryobi catching up to the... Oh, that's a long time away, bro. Long time. Ryobi is catching up to the world. I'm gonna ask some people. Where can you get aku belly? Hammer time. Any place that sells poke, make nice with the guy behind the counter, and ask him. Or if any place that butchers, akule, they dry or something like that. Call seafood departments and ask, just like what Wallace said. Most of the grocery stores, first thing in the morning. There you go. Brushless Ryobi. You know what, though? I'll buy a Ryobi tool if I need it for like one job. But the rest of the time, the reason why I have DeWalt's is because I'm cheap. Back in the day when I was selling all the tools, you don't keep Milwaukee. You sell Milwaukee, you sell Makita, you keep DeWalt because out of all the good tools, it's the one that doesn't sell that well. Okay. Oh, that's why some look similar. Okay. All right. That's pretty much it. We'll say aloha to you guys. We'll catch you back here tomorrow. Hopefully Jesse will join us. And you guys have a good one. Aloha, everybody. Oh, Eco Diesel Mike says Waianae Store sells aku belly. Shout out to Waianae Store. They say that they check out our videos every once in a while. What's up to... I met the owner and one of his managers. It was nice meeting you guys and talking story about the Waianae Store. All right, everybody. Have a good one. Aloha.